Are you trying to retarget an animation in Unreal Engine and getting a result like this? Follow along in this tutorial, where I'll go over how to rig a character in Auto Rig Pro and correct this issue in Unreal Engine. I've tested this using both AccuRig and Auto Rig Pro, and both rigs work with the retargeter. If you are using MetaRig, you will have to set up the bone structure to match Auto Rig Pro or the Unreal skeleton. For this tutorial, I'll download a character from Maximo that is rigged, but delete the rig and set it up using Auto Rig Pro. That way you can see the entire workflow. Once I've downloaded the FBX file, I'll import it into Blender, where I will select the armature, delete it, and resize the mesh so it is the correct size for a human character and not the size of a building, which you see here. I missed out a piece of the mesh while resizing, but it doesn't matter for this tutorial, so I just deleted it. Once you are happy with the size, don't forget to apply the scale unless you are resizing in edit mode. I am using the Smart tool in order to rig the mesh with Auto Rig Pro. Alternatively, you could do the exact same thing using AccuRig and then importing the result into Unreal Engine. Once the rig is generated, check that bones align. You can see here I had to correct the ring finger on one of the hands. Generate the control rig and then bind this rig to the mesh. You can see that the binding was successful by going into pose mode and moving the controllers. Now that we have our rig, we can export this from Blender into Unreal Engine, where we will try to retarget some animations. You may already have some animations in your project, but for this example, I'll add the third-person package, which comes with some mannequin skeletons and some animations installed. I rename my skeleton and skeleton mesh just to keep things tidy. So you can see here, when I am attempting to retarget, we are clearly not getting the right result. To fix this, we need to match up the naming with the Unreal Engine skeleton. You can usually use the rig that Mixamo exports with, but if you want better results with something that you can control yourself, you should use Auto Rig Pro or MetaRig. I'll open the skeleton that I am trying to mirror along with my imported mesh skeleton. Then, we are simply going to rename the bones to match the naming in Unreal Engine. I've left the entire process in here in real time, so you can see exactly what I did. When this is done, I then go to the animation that I want to copy to my rig, select the retargeter with my skeleton, and the animation is now playing as expected. This means any animation that you were able to apply to the Unreal skeleton now works with your rig that you imported yourself. Leave a like if you found this tutorial helpful, as I know it took me a while to figure this out myself. Thank you.